Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you my extra large gift bag. I know I probably do one once a year, but I always find something I need to make a bag for. I also find that Stampin' Up, as always, brings out the most amazing DSP that I just want to show off in a gorgeous bag. And so this kind of came about, obviously using the DSP on the lid and then a little bit on the panel, and this beautiful brushed metallic cardstock here in 3 different shades. I just had to have a play and I just love it. Those little punches are divine. Well, I say little, they're probably medium, but yeah, I love them. So I'm going to show you how to make them. Now, you do need 2 sheets of 12 by 12 cardstock. Thankfully, the packs that you get do have 2 sheets in. So for example, if you were to get neutrals, it would have 2 sheets of all of the neutral colours and so on and so forth. So you can get them, you don't have to buy full packs of one particular colour. So I did actually score this one because I was just about to film when I realised that I hadn't got a piece missing, and then my dog was poorly, so I had to sort her out. So, right, so 2 sheets of 12 by 12, that's 30.5 by 30.5 centimetres, and we're going to score all 3 sides at 2 inches on both pieces. So you're literally going to score 1, rotate, score at 2, rotate, score at 2, and stop. So you've got an opening at the top. Whoops, repeat again with the second one. So score at 2, rotate, score at 2, which is 5 centimetres, sorry, rotate and score again at 2. We'll get that out of the way for the moment. And then you're going to fold and burnish those score lines. And the only trouble with using 12 by 12 is I can never get it all on here to show you guys. So that's one done. And then this one. And it is just really a case of piecing the 2 together to create your bag. It is really quite simple. So pick one piece, it doesn't matter which one, and where you've got your score lines, you've got your 2 squares. Yep, you've guessed it, we're going to cut wedges into them. Okay, just as simple as that, just cut wedges into those corners. And that's it for the first one. You're just doing that at the bottom. The second one, this time we are going to cut these away, and we're going to cut very small wedges out of the piece either side. So just very small wedges, hardly noticeable. Okay, so you've got one piece that has no corners, one piece that has corners that are tabs. So the piece that has corners that are tabs, we're going to build that up. So adhesive on them, and then fold them into the bottom part and line that piece up there, and that one just there. And then this one generally kind of sits inside. Okay, so that then when you have your bag, that way all of your joins are on the back. So this one with your corners missing, we want to put adhesive on all 3 of these panels. So I'm just going to run it down all 3 of these panels bring your other half back in, and you can actually get away with doing one side with all these bits sticking out first. It's really hard. Let me zoom out so that you can see a bit better what I'm doing. So this first one, I'm literally just putting it into the corner where the crease is, where the scoring is. Just make sure that the top part is level, she says, as it's slipping and sliding all over the place. So I just want to make sure that bit's level, and then you sort of push that corner in, and then you can just fold it up like that. Open it out if you need to. Just remember there's adhesive on these, so don't rest it, and press that down, and then you work your way round. Can do this piece next, and you just really want to push on this piece here, because that will ensure that the other side has touched the bottom. And then the last piece is just tucking this one inside, and again just line it up there, give it a tiny squeeze there just to make sure that's all in place, and then give it a press. So that is now your sort of huge bag, if you like. I'm just going to pinch this top bit here, and then just gently smooth a little bit there. And I'll do the same this side, so just a squeeze, and then just sort of almost massage this bit just to encourage it to bend. Okay, so you need to put your closing flap on top. So for that, I have another piece of card here that is 8 by 6, which is 20 and a half by 15. And then on the short side, you need to score at 2 inches, which is 5 centimetres. That's it. While you have it here, you're then going to get your detailed trio punch. Let me just alter this again, there we go. Trio punch on the wider of the two sides where you've scored. So that corner in there, and that corner in there. I also want to then fold and burnish. I've lost my bone folder. Did I put it away? Was I that good? Fold that part. Now the short side here, again, just a slither of a wedge out of both sides. There we go. Slither of a wedge off both of those sides, and then we need to add our DSP. And my DSP for this panel is 7 3/4 by 3 3/4 of an inch, which is 20 by 9.5 centimetres. Okay, so that's now rounded to. Then I'm going to pop some adhesive on it if it wishes to play. Put a strip down the centre there, and then this will go on here. And then again, if you remember my tissue backpack, it's just the same way of creating your lid. So I'm going to put adhesive on this side of the shorter side there. And then this, make sure that you've got the back, and the back will be where all your cards joined. This will now go in here. And again, just push it down until you meet your edge. And then you can just press it on, turn it over, and again get your hand in there, and your bone folder in there, and press it down. Okay. To close it, I have used some of my Velcro dots here, but you could use anything else you wanted to. And somebody did ask me on one of my previous tutorials how big these are, and they are 1 centimetre. 1 centimetre, yeah, we won't go with inches, but they're 1 centimetre in diameter. So I'm just going to pop actually a couple of these on, with it being a wide bag. No, get off. And then again just fold it down and over, and then you can just press it down. And then for your decorational part, so I have another panel here that's just going to sit on the front. This is 5 by 3 inches, which is 13 by 7.5 centimetres, and my DSP is 4 3/4 by 2 3/4, which is 12.5 by 7 centimetres. So that's just going to go on there, and then I'm just going to, in fact I'm actually going to be really good and just utilise my dimensionals here. So I'm just going to use that, whoops, that border part can go on there, that bit can go there, and this piece can go there. I'm just going to pop that in the middle to save wasting it. Take the backing off this. And then this just sits on the bottom of your bag on the front. And then with the amazing punches, look at those. You see them? Which way is best to hold them? Maybe like that. Oh, they just, oh, that's better. I love them. I truly love them. So with the dark one, I want a couple of the acorns. That's that one. And then I want the maple leaf in this light one. And then I want to call it an acorn leaf. It's an oak leaf. I apologise for my naivety. It's a few years since I did my leaves and trees at school. So I have these. And then I just need some very vanilla, which I didn't get out, and my early espresso, and my stamp set that isn't here. What have I done with that? There it is. So beautiful autumn. My heart is grateful for you. I love that. I'm just going to pop that on there, get rid of that before I get myself inky, and paper trimmer. I'm just going to cut this down, and then this piece, just cut that one down. And then again, just on this one, just some dimensionals on the back. And this goes on your that bit there. I then went with some glue dots for my beautiful punched leaves. and acorns. 4, 5, 6, and then these just kind of go on as and where. I kind of was looking for that blowing in the wind kind of effect. I don't know if it worked or not. That one on the corner and that one there. And then last but not least, my favourite, the beautiful, I can't know what this is called, basket weave and metallic ribbon combo. Now this is actually, if you can see, it's quite springy, and I wouldn't say it was hard, but it's not flimsy, let's put it that way. So I just want to create a bow that I can always do when it's not on something. Oh crumbs, I forgot to put my, scrap that, I need my acorn on first. Look at these trinkets, can you see them? Oh, they're so cute. I mean look, they're just like the size of my little fingernail, if not smaller, and the detail on them is amazing. But yes, they're really heavy as well, really heavy. So I'm going to thread this through my trinket here, then I'm going to do my bow, you see, with my little trinket in the centre. How clever's that? Okay, there we go. Trim that, beautiful. Glue dot on the end here. I'm just going to fold it over there, and then I'm naughty because I'm going to eyeball this, so I think that looks centre-ish, and then I'm just going to pop my bow and trinket on there, press it down, and there you have it, my extra large autumnal gift bag. Thank you for joining me. Hope to see you all again soon. Have a lovely day. Bye.